Are you feeling dissatisfied with your Portuguese learning journey? Or you feel like you're kind of stuck? You feel like native speakers speak way too fast, especially when they are together and their music, everyone is speaking loud, and you feel like you need to be inside of your head to keep yourself sane. But on the other hand, you would love to communicate and connect with them. So maybe this is the course that you're looking for. So I have designed this course where I teach Portuguese and culture at the same time. It is a 10 weeks, 10-week course. Um, well, I will spend the next 3 minutes talking about it. So if by the end of this video you have questions or you would like to ask for a free trial, please reach out. You would be lovely to be your teacher. So I'm going to share my screen with you and I'm going to present you my course, as I said I would. So, so this is welcome to the movie course. Um, so it is a very different way of learning. It is a course that I have designed for the past 3 years, and I have tested it many times. And it has been helping lots of students. So I want to tell you about the method and how this works. So it's a 10-week course. With different levels. So we are offering in January 4 classes for advanced students, intermediate students, and beginner students, and one extra class for intermediate and advanced students. So in different times that we about to see. So why does this course exist? It exists because as a teacher, I have come to notice that just by taking one lesson a week, students cannot be fluent. So actually there are studies. I have read many articles and studies about it. So the US um, department, I the State Department, yes. So where they train diplomats and teach their languages, teach them languages. So they have like tracked how much long does it take for one to learn a language? So there are different numbers. So for example, the easiest languages to learn, of course, that depend on so many factors, but Portuguese is considered in comparison to Russian or Mandarin and others, an easy language, but that depends on so many factors. So you would take someone over 600 hours. So imagine that. So in order for you to be fluent, you would have to be exposed to the language and not only taking classes, but also listening, talking, traveling to the country or reading or doing whatever for 600 hours. So most students, they think that they can get fluent just by taking a lesson a week and then forgetting all about Portuguese. So we need from time to time an immersion. So some students cannot travel to Brazil or Portugal or other Portuguese speaking country. So I have designed this course to give you the experience of an immersion. In an immersion, you will be integrated in that culture, and then you will have the baggage that you need in order to be fluent or in order to be more confident. Depends on the level you are, you know? So the thing that we have to build in this course is motivation. And that's what I want to give you. Because if you are motivated, you won't stop, you persist. But in order for you to be motivated, you have to be learning in a very engaging way. You have to feel like you belong. You have to see progress. So I track progress. I will track your level in the beginning, we will have an interview, and at the end, we will have the same interview. And in those interviews, we can see how much you will have improved, because it is an intense course. But the thing about this course is that it is as intense as you want it to be. So let's say that you want to learn more about Brazilian culture. Let's say you don't have much time to dedicate, but still you would like to be part of this course, just because that would give you the um, the accountability to listen, watch a movie every week. Um, so that is already progress. So that you can do, but also you could watch the movie twice. You could watch the list vocabulary video that I give my students. You could take lessons with the facilitators. There is an option where that you can um, that you can subscribe, that you can sign up for, that too, that you can have access to facilitators 30 minutes every week to discuss the movie and ask them questions. So I offer options. It could be as intense or as light as you want it to be. All right. So the mission of the course is that there is a mission of mine, to make this a tool for you to be able to communicate with Brazilians in real life, you know, because I have seen so many students taking classes, talking to some friends, but then they would travel and they wouldn't understand the real life communication, like the language, the slangs, the accents, so many different things, like the speed. Wow. So that is the mission of the course, because we are going to watch so many different styles of movies from different regions. And also we have pre-facilitators from different regions of Brazil. So in the course, you will be in contact with them. So you will listen to many accents. So you see, it is very effective. Brazil is a huge country. Many countries, I mean, I bet your country has different accents. Even if it is a small country, there are people who speak differently. If you drive like 100 kilometers, 50 kilometers, things change. In Brazil, that happens a lot. So it's a good course for that. So that's the mission. Um, so how is this language different from the things that you have experienced before? So let me talk first about the facilitators. So as I told you, I have 3 facilitators from different regions, and they'll talk to you, especially with you in a breakout room. So a breakout room, it's a place in Zoom where we are going to discuss the movies with some guided questions. Also, don't feel obligated to share your opinion. You're not on the spot. You can discuss the movie. I know that many people don't feel comfortable talking about all the cultures, or maybe, but you are welcome to. We invite you to give your impressions. But if you don't feel like it, it's okay, because in that movie club, no one is going to ask you, like, no one is going to put you on the spot. You answered that I have trained my teachers, my facilitators, and they'll make you feel so comfortable. And so, yeah, it's a place to feel safe. That's something important to make sure of. You feel safe in this course. So we also have special guests. So this project is taking forms that I have never dreamed of. I mean, I have, like, but in my wildest dreams, I would think, wow, maybe one day an actor will come, because I have been working on this for the past 3 years, you know? So I would dream like one day an actor, one of my favorite directors will come, but they are coming. I have presented this project to them and they love this so much because it promotes Brazilian culture. And the more people watching their movies, the more Netflix or Amazon Primes, my want them to produce new movies. And so it is like something I am studying. I mean, I have been doing this for 3 years already and teaching for almost 10 years, but this thing is little by little, my goal is to make this relevant in the industry, movie industry. But that's a far dream. Like my main goal is to help you to feel comfortable and confident speaking in Portuguese. So even if someone is speaking fast, you can speak in the way they're speaking, or you can understand and you can be comfortable about your skills. So you get the chance to meet those directors, actors, screenwriters, and other people involved in the movie production. So that's fascinating. So you'll be able to ask them questions. You watch the movie and it's amazing to be like face to face with the person who created that. Imagine that. You can ask them anything. And we have asked them so many questions, even some dumb questions like, when we have a baby in a scene, does the father of the baby is there? How do you make a baby cry? Isn't it like sad for the baby? Things like that, or deep questions like what motivated you to create that or that character? What is behind it? Have you thought about a sequence for that movie? You can ask them anything. How much? Once a student asked, "How much money did you make with that movie?" And that was so fun. They didn't answer. Because we are Brazilians, we can escape um, and still give a satisfying answer, but it was fun. So let's keep going. The benefits of the course. I have said that, I have stated that. So when we are watching something, we are listening and we are seeing, and the words and the sounds and the body language, everything matches to produce meaning. So chances are that you will remember if you see a scene. So for example, a student of mine told me like the word floresta, you know, floresta, forest. So she would hear that so many times in the movie. Even she didn't know what the word meant at first, but then she would see they were talking about floresta, a floresta, and then you would see trees, 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 floresta, 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 and then you can help but memorize it. You can help but learn it. So it allows you like to produce a lot of meanings, and then you have access to a vocabulary video, a vocabulary PDF, and also we'll have the meeting. So it is a week working with one subject, with words, with a team. So it would be very difficult for you not to learn a lot. Very difficult. Also, I think the sense of community, like you are going to be that every week with your colleagues, with the other students, so and with us. So I think over time you will feel relaxed and comfortable, and then when you have to talk to your spouse friends, it will be easier for you because you have done it like so many times with us that you won't feel scared or insecure anymore. At least that's what our students tell us. um all right. So here we have the classic structure, 5 minutes. We start in the breakout room, as I said. Then the students, they receive the questions that are going to be discussed. Students can either write the answers down, or they can read, or they cannot read. They can let it be a surprise. So we'll be there for 30, 40 minutes. Then we make a pause to rest 5 minutes, take a coffee, go to the bathroom, whatever you need to relax a bit, and then we start a new discussion. So I'll ask you, how was the breakout room? What did you guys discussed? If you have any questions. And if you have a director, or if we have someone from the movie production, we will do the breakout room, and then we will ask them questions. The classes, they are recorded as well. So you will have the opportunity to rewatch, because many students, as they are speaking, they might be nervous. They might not fully pay attention to what others are saying. So when you rewatch, I fully recommend you to watch the class. You will pick up on things that you didn't understood before. So I fully recommend that. So those are the movies. They are great movies. I only recommend great movies, and they are all available on Netflix. I have done a research. They are available everywhere in the world, so you will easily find them. So we have 10 movies. Oh, when we have Pele, it would be nice to talk about Pele, considering that he was and is huge in Brazil, and he just recently passed away. So it will be a nice discussion. Well, what else? The dates and times. So we have 4 possible times, but if you, for example, if you would like so much to participate in that movie club, but you don't find a suitable time, some students, they are writing messages to us to let us know that. So if we have enough students to open a new class, we will. So please, if you cannot fit those in your schedule, let me know. That other students have told me that, and if we have like a number, we might open another class. All right, and I'll know that you have interest. Also, prices. We have different courses. We have the standard and we have the premium version. The standard, I only recommend to already fluent, not fluent, but at least advanced, intermediate, high level, because here in this other option, you will have 10 extra classes with us, like weekly. I'll give you like a calendly. You can book and you can practice more. Also, I send 1 hour vocabulary for each movie, explaining some words, and they are very, very valuable because you can pause, repeat after me, you can make notes. So it's very good. Also, I'll send you a PDF with those select words and examples, and it can help you build sentences. You can ask me questions about that. So it's a higher investment, but I think it's very good. It's very complete. So some students have asked me in the past if they should um, like take the course and also keep having private lessons with me or with other teachers that they have. So I would say that if you pick the standard one, it would be very valuable for you if you would have like a weekly lesson with the teacher. But if you take the premium version, you will have everything you need. It's very complete, and you have, and all of them, you have like all the best that we can offer. But here you will have a little more that will help you, that will guide you, that you will have like those lessons that you can decide with whom you're going to meet the other people in the team. You can have the classes with me or with Luan, Marcelo, Fernanda, um, or you can mix. Anyway, I recommend that for intermediate and beginners for sure. Also for advanced that wants to go like further. So for example, you are an advanced student and maybe you will need to practice extra about the movie. So we could give you a material like an article or a video or a short movie with the same theme, or we could work on anything pretty much. If you book those 25 minutes with me, I could work on, because I'm always taking notes. So during the meetings, I'm taking notes to give feedback to my students. So maybe in the meetings, I'll notice that you have been having problems with, I don't know, the pretérito perfeito and imperfeito, perfect and imperfect past. So we can use those minutes to work on the things that you need to work on. If you're an advanced pronunciation, it could be anything. It could be related to the movie, but it could be the things you need, you know. So for example, I can recommend books from the advanced, or like I said, articles or things that they could read or watch to go beyond the movie, and we could discuss in those 25 minutes. Or maybe they have questions about Brazil or system. I don't know. The sky is the limit. So I recommend the premium version to everyone, but especially to beginners and intermediate. And yeah, the recommendations that I talked to you about. And yeah, so it's pretty much it. Um, I I am always very excited for this. It is my best course. I have been developing it for the past 3 years, as I said, and I'm very proud to have this only like improving every time more and more and more. Um, so if you have any questions, like I said in the beginning, please reach out. If you want to participate in a free trial, reach out. Also, we are aware there are people that might want to participate, but they might consider the prices too high for their financial situation right now. So also reach out, that we believe in an inclusive education. So we'll do whatever we can to accommodate you. All right. So reach out, and I hope to see you in the movie course. We have only a few spots left. We can only accommodate 9 students in each level. We have 4. So hurry up, because we are running out of spots. So hope to see you soon. Bye bye.